Hey everyone, my name is Dave Knapp. I am on a weight loss journey, just started today with a company called Profile by Sanford. I just wanted to give you all a little bit of information about both Profile by Sanford as well as myself. If you're looking to get into it, I know when I was looking online for videos of people who had started the program, primarily what I found was women who were doing the program, which is fine, but the program is actually for men and women. And so especially for guys who are thinking about getting into it, just a quick video on what to expect, why I chose it, why I think it's going to be successful for me, and then along the way I like to do a few more videos just about progress and how I feel on the program and all that. So to jump right into it, because I want these to be quick but informative, the first thing is Profile by Sanford is a type of program I would compare it to like Weight Watchers, if you're familiar with that, where there's accountability. You're going to go meet with a coach as often as you would like. There's a membership fee associated with being a part of this. It's $300 a year, but they're always running a special. So, I got my membership for the year, $100. With that was included a scale that it's measures all the things, and then it shoots all that information up to the cloud. So it's available. All that information is trackable on an app. So you get metrics. Your coaches get those same metrics. So I think that's pretty cool. So, and all that was included in $100. For an extra $89, I sprung for a genetic test. It's gonna apparently give me some information about what foods my body's gonna respond to, and what foods are gonna probably make me pack on weight a little bit more. So that's just an added bonus too. It's not required, but helpful, I think, and pretty affordable. So the experience for me was I had actually just ordered Nutrisystem, and I was talking to actually my mom, and she had mentioned this program. I'd never heard of it, Profile by Sanford, and so I decided to look into it. I got my first shipment of Nutrisystem yesterday. I looked at all the food, and I'm like, this is crap. I mean, it's glorified. You could literally probably get the same advantage that Nutrisystem is going to give you by eating a lean pocket, for every meal. And that's essentially what you get with Nutrisystem. Not a knock against it. I know why people get desperate and do stuff like that, because you're going to drop weight doing it, but you're probably not going to drop it in a way that's healthy and going to make your body feel good. Also, what do you do when you drop a little bit of weight? You're just going to eat frozen Weight Watchers Nutrisystem food for the rest of your life? Probably not. So Profile by Sanford, I looked it up. Sanford is a hospital organization out of the Dakotas. I think that's really cool. The program and the business was started by doctors within the network. It's owned by the hospital itself. To me, that's a real win, because not only are we talking about weight loss, but we're talking about weight maintenance, and we're also talking about nutrition and health. And to me, that's a paramount importance. I've got 3 kids and 1 on the way, so I'll have 4 here in February, and I just want to be healthy for them. I'm getting to the point where my weight is at 315, so it's the highest I've ever been. Things are just getting hard, and I'm tired. I'm tired all the time, and I don't want to be tired. I want to be a good dad. I want to be the best dad, the best husband, the best employee that I can possibly be, and I can't possibly be performing at a top level when I weigh 315 pounds. It's just a lot of weight to carry around, and you're tired all the time. I want to get healthy. So that's kind of my main motivator. Profile by Sanford, you're going to go online, you're going to sign up. If you do it, I'd appreciate it if you'd put my name in as a referral, Dave Knapp, and just let them know that I sent you their way. That'll help me do this a little bit more affordably. Not that it's a overly expensive program, but any way that you can save a buck is helpful. Like I said, the membership fees, $300, but you're going to get it for cheaper than that because they've always got a special. You're going to go in and you're going to meet with a coach initially, and they're going to take all of your measurements. They're going to ask you a lot of questions. They're going to ask you what your motivators are, what's worked for you in the past, what's failed, and what your goals are. And they're going to put you on their program. And it's not a super uniquely tailored program. I'm sure it is to some extent based upon how much weight you want to lose. But essentially it's 3 steps, and you're going to basically be in your main weight loss phase for 90% of the program. The last 10% of your weight loss is going to be in kind of this phase where you're kind of just adding foods back in slowly. And then the final phase is teaching you how to sustain that for life, and that's where that genetic testing, I think, is going to be helpful. Just knowing what to avoid genetically. So, trying to think what's the most beneficial information to give you at this point. You know, it's loosely based on a ketogenic diet, although it's not quite as restrictive, but primarily for the most of your weight loss phase, you're going to be on a liquid diet. So they're going to give you shakes that you're going to drink like 3 times a day. I had my first one this morning. It was very good. And that's going to supplement your breakfast. So you're going to wake up and drink a shake. For me, that's not a big deal anyway. I don't usually eat breakfast. For lunch, you're going to add, you're going to have some veggies, and you're going to have a fat, and that's going to be all spelled out for you. In the afternoon, you're going to have a protein drink, or I'm sorry, maybe like a fiber drink and a bar. And then for dinner, you're going to actually add some animal protein in there, some lean meat, but not in great quantities. And you're going to kind of have, you know, vegetables and a fat along with that as well. So it's all about balance. But, you know, primarily if you're a guy like me, you got a lot of weight to lose. It's very calorically restrictive. And primarily a liquid diet, besides, you know, those 2 small meals that you're eating. But, you know, the goal is to get the weight off, and then to get into a point where you're maintaining that. And I think that's what we are all after. So if you're willing to do the work, the shakes and the bars and the fiber drinks are all bought right there at the Profile by Sanford location. I think that's super helpful. They're not pushy about trying to sell you their products. Their whole pitch is, you know, we ask that you use our products because we know what's in our products. And if they're offering guarantees about weight loss and everything, we all know that if you know anything about ketogenic diets, you know that, you know, everybody's body responds a little bit differently, but there are some tried and true like ingredients in foods that you don't want to eat if you are trying to be on in a state of ketosis. So you can watch probably another video to find out what ketosis is if you're not familiar with it. But essentially, our body runs on sugar. Your body converts starches and even proteins and excess anything to sugar. But once you've depleted all your sugar stores in your body starts to burn your fat for fuel. And that process is called ketosis because the byproduct of the fat burning, your body produces ketones. And those are traceable in your breath and your urine and your blood. And so that's where ketosis comes from. It's basically just a state of converting your body from running off of the food that you eat to the fat that you have on your body. And that's why ketosis is such a great way to lose weight. So they want to control the ingredients that are in the food that you're eating primarily, unless you're eating vegetables or meat, which it's pretty easy to know what are in those, relatively. So yeah, I get it. And they're not pushy. And at the end of the day, they're not trying to have a lifelong relationship with you. They're trying to help you to get where you need to be and then set you up for success in life. And I think that that's a big difference. I think Weight Watchers, you know, they might say that they have a similar goal. I don't know what but at the end of the day, they'd be happy with you signing up for their app and paying for it every month and not ever doing anything. So, yeah, that's kind of the rundown for me. I'm excited to get started. I just started this morning, had my shake. I'll kind of let you guys know how I feel throughout the process. I think it's going to be a successful program, and hopefully I'll have at the end of it one of those stories where, you know, I started at 315 and now I'm at 195 and feeling great, and hopefully we'll be there and you'll be able to watch a series of videos and watch the transformation yourself. But if you have any questions, shoot them down in the comments below. But yeah, just remember, if you do sign up, use my name, Dave Knapp. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do this journey together. Y'all have a great day. Thanks.